everyone, this is Stuff. You're watching Stuff HD, and man, I haven't said that in a while. Really long time. So what have I been up to? Well, for a very, last time I made a video, I think it was November. So for a while, I was really stuck on Cyberpunk 2077. I was playing that game. That took about 30-something hours, really, because the game, it was kind of short and disappointing in many ways. And I thought about making some videos about that, but then I never did. Then after that, I ended up getting into the Persona 5 Royal video game. That actually ended up being over 150 hours. A little bit more because I started playing it again, but then I stopped. Then I went to Puerto Rico. Then I came back. I didn't get to stay. So yeah, it's been a lot of things. Basically, my whole setup that I had for recording YouTube videos is now my work computer. So I without having that there, it's a little bit more difficult to get to making videos. I did just buy this Sony ZV-1 camera, so that'll hopefully help me. What else have I been up to? Yeah, I've been working on, I built my server. So down here, that is Racine, the server. Don't look at the dust. Over here, that's Jenny, the server. Then I also have a digital ocean server that I call Jisoo. Y'all can, if you know where those are coming from, then let me know in the comments. And I've been setting up a whole web server business. It's called TSN Host. So if you need web hosting, then go on over to tsnhost.com, and if you don't see what you want, then let me know and I'll make it happen. Maybe, unless you want like unlimited hosting for free, then I can't do that. There is one very important thing that I've been up to very recently that made me wanna let you all know about, because it's something that I feel like I should let you all know about. So let me go get that. That way I can show you. All right, so here it is, or more like here he is. This is Kuma. He is my new puppy. He's almost 9 weeks old, King Charles Spaniel Metz, and he gets to be my ESA, emotional support animal. After living a few years without a dog, I decided that having a dog was helping me out a lot more than I originally realized. So I decided to get Kuma, and he's in training. He's very much in training. But right now we're going to Milwaukee because there's cake. Alright, so the plan was for me to go to Milwaukee and do some vlogging, but then I got to Milwaukee and I was like, what am I supposed to be vlogging here? I'm just at my sister's. So that kind of failed. So I'm back over here. Today is Saturday, a couple days later, and I thought, why not talk a little bit more about the ESA and why I ended up getting an ESA, who is currently in his crate sleeping. We just went out to play a little bit ago. He's still puppy. He sleeps most of the day, and when he doesn't sleep, then he just gets himself in trouble. So but he's awesome. So yeah, I think I mentioned this a little bit earlier in the video, but I had Kiara, my previous dog, for about 7 years, and those were 7 years that I was living kind of away from my family, away more towards the work area. And I was living by myself, and most of the times things were pretty good. I had some friends that lived in the area also, so it was all pretty good. But it wasn't until I returned from Puerto Rico that I really started to feel that feeling of being super lonely, you know, because you're living by yourself, and you come home and there's like nothing there's absolutely nothing, and you end up falling into this loneliness, really, this sadness. And you know, for a long time I thought, oh, maybe it's just because, you know, I was so happy in Puerto Rico and then I had to come back, and that kind of made me feel that way. But no, as the years went by, years, not that many, but a couple of years later, I still felt the same way. And, you know, it got to a point where I was feeling even worse. Like, lately, it was getting to a point where there's absolutely no ambition for anything, for doing anything. Which kind of also explains why I've been gone from YouTube for so long. Like, the opportunity came for us to get some puppies because a friend from church, their dog had some puppies, and my sister decided to get one. So with this opportunity to get a free puppy, I was like, you know what, maybe. However, the apartment that I live in, they do not allow puppies, so it kind of got me thinking about the whole ESA thing. And I did go ahead and did an online ESA thing. And the thing that kind of hit me is that while I was doing it online, kind of trying to cheat, there was a questionnaire, and basically I actually answered all the questions very honestly. And while I was thinking about the answers, I was like, huh, yeah, like I do kind of feel like not having a pet has had a negative effect in my life. Just thinking about how my life has been lately. No motivation for anything, and I used to, you know, I'm not saying I was super active, but I was a little bit more motivated. So I was approved for the ESA, and I was able to get Kuma, and it was kind of funny because you know, I knew that this lady had a free puppy. I didn't know what he even looked like. I didn't know anything about him. But I had already decided, okay, I'm gonna want him to have a Japanese name, and I went through some names, and I ended up with the name Kuma. That's what I decided to go with, which is Japanese for bear. Then I saw pictures. Finally, they sent me pictures of the dog, and he did kind of look like a little bear. And it turns out that in the house that he was in, they had already named him Osito, like oso, which is Spanish for bear. So yeah, obviously I changed the name to Kuma, but he's still bear. Like, when you think about it. So yeah, I do feel like a little bit more energetic now that I have him, just because I guess it must be just nice to have something to care for, something to worry about. You know, every few hours I gotta take him out, I gotta walk him, I gotta play with him and stuff, and that keeps me motivated. And a lot of these other things that I have done, the games and whatnot, to be motivated, they are things that I can just quit as soon as they get boring. Kuma is not is not one of those things. So it keeps me a little bit more focused, if anything. So yeah, that's the story of Kuma, and I'm gonna end this vlog here though, because it's going too long, and I personally hate watching long YouTube videos. I'm gonna end this video now, and I'll see you guys on the next one.